Hello everyone, I'm Christy and this is my channel, Christy Pinsty. On my channel, I like to talk a lot about Disney, pins, and toy unboxings. So if you like those kind of things, stick around. Today, I will be doing a pin tag. So a pin tag is kind of where a certain person puts up a bunch of prompts. You're supposed to find a pin from your collection that fits that prompt and kind of show off a little bit of your pin collection. So over on Instagram, Disney Pin Crew, so I'll leave their name and link them down below, Disney Pin Crew did a pin prompt for Valentine's Day. So every day of Valentine's Day, even Leap Day, had a pin prompt for the day. So I participated, and if you've been following my Instagram, it's Christy Cat Pins, just like this channel. If you've been following me over there, you've probably already seen all these pins, but I thought I'd do a little video too. So usually these are YouTube friends, and then you tag everyone that's been on, but they're just on Instagram, so go follow them. It's Disney Pin Crew. And they did a pin prompt, and so I'm going to show you all of the pins that I did for my pin prompt and kind of show you a little bit of my pin collection today. So for the first one, I'm going to kind of look at my list. So day one was pet. So for pet, I picked two pins, but they go together. So for pet, I picked these two mini pins because she has her pet Figaro. So there is the first one. You see Minnie, and she's looking up at Figaro on top of her head. And then the second one is this Minnie, where she has Figaro looking at her. So this one was a real Valentine pin because it's in a heart and it has hearts. So I picked these two pins for pet. So I'm going to put them on my board as I go. So I picked these two for pet because I thought they were adorable. My daughter loves kitties, and we don't currently have a pet, sadly, but hopefully we will get a pet soon. So I picked these two for pet. So Minnie with her little pet Figaro. My daughter has no idea that Figaro is from Pinocchio. She only knows Figaro as Minnie's pet from Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, so that's why these are perfect for her too. So I picked those two for pet. And then prompt number two was couple. So prompt number two was couple, and I picked this one. It is amazing. So I love all of the characters dressed as other characters. And so this one was perfect. It's Mickey and Minnie, and they are dressed as Snow White and the Prince. So I thought this one was amazing. So I picked this one for number two for couple. So that was a great one. That is my biggest set. I'm not a big set collector, but I love the other characters dressed as other characters. My favorites are the Minnie dressed as princesses, and so this one kind of goes along with that, but it has Mickey too. So that's why I picked that one, number two for couple. So now on to number three. Number three was red. So that was the only prompt, is that it had to be red. So I picked my favorite red character, which is Sebastian. So I picked this cute Sebastian. I love his expression in this pin. So I picked Sebastian because Little Mermaid is one of my biggest collections. I am more of a movie collector. So most of my pins are specific to the movie, so I collect the pins that look exactly like the characters in the movie. So I'm very particular on the art style of pins and things like that. So I love this one. It looks exactly like Sebastian in the movie. It is an older one from, I think, like 2002. So I picked this one. Little Mermaid is one of my biggest collections. So this Sebastian one was my pick for red. And Little Mermaid is one of my bigger collections. I know I haven't shown much of my collection on here. Hopefully that will come soon. So three was red. And then number four. So prompt number four was heart. So for heart, I love this one. This one just reminds me of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, which is an excellent ride at Hollywood Studios. My daughter finally rode it again, so hopefully we'll be able to ride it more. She was scared. We went and we got in the front one day for the little holding area, you know, right before you get on the ride where they blow the smoke and then you walk in. The smoke scared her, then she didn't want to ride the ride anymore. It was a whole ordeal. But she finally rode it again, and so I love this one. It was a heart. I love this art style because of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. I am going to start a small Mickey and Minnie collection. So this one of Mickey and Minnie as a couple, I have a few pins, so I've decided to start a little collection. So this one is from my Mickey and Minnie couple collection, and I just thought that one was amazing for heart. So that fit the prompt for number 4 for heart. Ooh, there we go. So there is number 4, heart. We've got a long way to go, guys. There's 29. So that was number 4 for heart. Now we have number 5. So number 5, the prompt was just pink. So again, if it said color, I tried to pick my favorite character that was that color. So my favorite character that was that color is Cheshire Cat. So Cheshire Cat. So I picked this one. He is cute. I don't have very many Alice in Wonderland pins. It's not one that I actively collect, but it is a movie from my childhood that I watched all the time. So if you lived back in the early 90s like me and grew up in the early 90s, Disney was not free. So we had to pay for Disney, and my parents couldn't afford it. So we got like a free trial for a while, and my parents recorded Alice in Wonderland on a VHS. And so I watched that a lot growing up. And so Alice became one of my favorite Disney movies just because I watched it a lot. And so I love this one too because it's also for the ride. So the ride teacup and Cheshire is on that one as well. So I had both of these as like my little Alice in Wonderland Cheshire Cat for the prompt for pink, because I love this for just Cheshire Cat. And then I picked the other one because it shows the ride as well. Because the ride is awesome. Don't you love the spinning cups? So that was number 5, day 5. So day 5 was pink, so I picked Cheshire Cat, and then the ride one with Alice on the teacup as well, and that was for day 5. So let's put these over here. Let's see if I can fit both of them up here. So we've got Cheshire Cat up here at the top, and then I'll put the little ride one right underneath. There we go. All right. So that was for day 5. Day 5. All right, on to day 6. Day 6 prompt was love. So you could do a lot with that, but when I think of love and I think of Disney, one of my favorite movies is Lion King. So when you think of Lion King and you think of love, how can you not think of Can You Feel the Love Tonight, the song from the Lion King? So I picked this pin. So it does sing it has the words, Can You Feel the Love Tonight on the sides. Let's see if I can get it. So, yep. On this side, it says, Can you feel? And then on the other side, the love tonight. And then it's got Simba and Nyla on here looking up at each other. To be honest, this is not my favorite pin. I really don't like this one in my Lion King collection. I have it because Lion King is my biggest collection, and if I was going to be a completist on any collection, it would be Lion King. So I have kept it, but it is not my favorite. There's a few that I probably will let go of soon just because it doesn't fit the same color scheme. So again, I like pins that are of the exact character, that are the right colors, that are the right art style. And so there's a lot of these Lion King pins that I probably will get rid of because, let's face it, I probably will never be a completist because there's so many pins out there. So I'll probably will start letting go of some of these pins. But for now, it fits the prompt number 6, which was love. Can you feel the love tonight? You've gotta love that song, right? If you love the Lion King. So I'm gonna put this one over here for day number 6. So day number 6 was love. So we're starting a new row. And number 7. 7 was kiss. So this is one of my favorites out of my Little Mermaid collection. It is from a kissing series. So you had all of the princesses with their prince kissing, and I love this series. Ariel is the only one that I have, I believe, but I love all of them. I would love to get Aladdin and Jasmine. I would love to get Belle and the Beast. I believe Cinderella is one too. All of the princesses are the same style. So they had this gold framing around them with the heart on top, and it was the different princesses on the inside. So this is an older series too, from 2004. 2004. So these are great. I would love to get, again, more of these that fit with the movie collections that I collect. So Aladdin is probably my next in search of for those, but these are beautiful. So that fits for number 7, day 7 for Kiss. So let's put that on there. So there is Kiss for day number 7. So now we're on to 8. 8's prompt was gift. So it can be anything with a gift in it. I picked some Christmas ones. Christmas is my favorite holiday, so I picked these 2 pins that are the cutest little Christmas pins, and I love them. So you've got Mickey, he's holding the Santa bag, and he's holding a gift in his hand. There's also a gift in the bag. And then I have Goofy, kind of the same thing, and he's holding a stack of gifts. So these 2 pins are just adorable. I love them for Christmas, and I display them at Christmas time. So I had these 2 for gift. So day number 7, no 8. Day number 8 was gift. So these 2 pins are going for day number 8 for gift. So let's see, I think I did Mickey first. So I'll put Mickey on this board. There we go, and Goofy right below him. There we go. So there was day 8, my 2 for gift, Mickey and Goofy. And then day 9. 9's prompt was admire. So you could go a lot of ways with this. I know I saw people that picked pins where the characters were admiring each other, but I went a little different and I picked the princess that I admire and would love to be. I am not her, but I would love to be her one day. So I picked Anna. So I picked my 2 favorite pins of Anna. So I picked this one where she's in her gown from like Frozen 2, and you have the little castles in the background. It's just a beautiful pin. I love the colors on this one. And then I picked this one of her with her sunflowers. So I thought, I love this one. It's so pretty. I love this dress and the sunflowers in this dress. So I picked both of these Anna pins for admire because I admire Anna. She's so optimistic. She is so loving, but yet at the same time, she is so strong and has the confidence to do whatever she needs to do that she knows is right. So whether it be, you know, everyone else didn't trust Elsa anymore. She knew that Elsa was her sister. She knew Elsa wasn't trying to harm anyone. So she did what was right. She had the confidence to go find her sister, do what she knew was right. But at the same time, she's happy and optimistic all the time. So I love Anna. I admire Anna as a princess. I would love to be Anna and have her optimism and her courageousness like she does. So for number, was it 9? Yes, 9 was admire, and I picked Anna. So I picked these 2 beautiful Anna pins for number 9. So let's see. Yes, I can put both of them over here. Oh, this board's hard to put them on. And then this Anna. I'm trying not to hurt my pins. There we go. So I have my 2 Annas there for number 9. So now we're on to day 10. Day 10 was friend. So that was the only prompt, is that you had to pick a pin that shows friend. And who are not the best friends but Timon and Pumbaa. So of course I'm a Lion King collector, so of course I picked a Timon and Pumbaa pin. But I think they are the greatest of friends. They are there for each other all the time, and they were even great friends to Simba. So I love this scene where Timon is in the hula skirt trying to distract the hyenas while Simba goes and tries to take back over the Pride Land. And what great friends is that, to distract hyenas while your friend the lion goes to try to take over the kingdom of all the other lions. So I picked this one because I love that scene of Timon and Pumbaa, and I love when Timon wears the hula skirt and they try to distract the hyenas. That's just a funny scene to me. So I picked this one for friend because they are the greatest friends, and I love that scene. So that was day 10. So I have Timon and Pumbaa there for day 10. So there's that one. I'll show you an up-close look at all of these once we're done. So we are up to 10. So 11 was care. So that was the only prompt, is that it had to fit care. So for me, the most caring couple is Carl and Ellie. So I picked this up pin of Carl and Ellie where they're painting the mailbox. I love how Carl is just looking at Ellie, and you can just tell that they are in love. So this mailbox does go up and down. Looks like it doesn't stay up too well anymore. But there's the heart inside the mailbox, and they just are a very caring couple, and I love Up. It is such a heartwarming movie, so I thought Care, this was the perfect pin to describe Care. So this Up pin was for number 11 for Care. So I'll put this one right here. There we go. So that was Care for number 11. So day 12, the prompt was holiday. And so that's all you had to do is find a holiday pin. I picked my favorite holiday, which is Christmas. So I picked my newest Christmas pin, and it is of Simba. So these were the new Christmas pins off Shop Disney this year. So I happened to see this Simba one. It was on sale that day, and they had free shipping. So it was on sale for like $8 on top of free shipping. So I got this pin for $8. And I am hoping one day to have a pin of every character that I collect in my Christmas collection. So this is getting me started. I have Simba, I have a few other characters, but Lion King is my biggest collection, so this one had to go in my collection. So this was for day 12 for holiday. So Christmas is my favorite holiday, and this is my newest Christmas pin to add in my collection. So there is Simba for day 12. There we go. Whew, these are going to be hard to get out. All right, 13. So day 13, it just said flower. So you could pick whatever you wanted to that matched the prompt flower. And for me, I don't collect this collection very much. It's Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh is adorable, but I just don't have a big collection. But I love this Piglet pin. So my favorite color is yellow, so there are yellow and purple flowers all around Piglet, and I just love it. It's yellow, it's pink, it's bright, it's fun. My daughter's favorite colors are pink and purple. My favorite color is yellow, and it's just happy and fun, and I love bright colors. So I am very much someone who loves bright colors, that things that are happy, that make me happy. And so this pin is staying in my collection. Even though I don't really collect Winnie the Pooh, I do have a small collection of my favorites of just each character, but I don't have a big Winnie the Pooh collection. So this one stayed because I love the bright colors in this one, and I loved the yellow flowers. So that one is what I picked for day 13 for flower. So I'll put this one right under here. So day 13 was a flower. So there's my cute little Piglet pin. And day 14. Day 14, I have a set, but the prompt was candy. So that was all that the prompt was candy. So I picked this little set. These pins may all be scrappers, I have no idea, but they are cute and I am keeping them. So they're all of little lollipops. So I have Cheshire Cat as a lollipop. I have Mickey as a lollipop. And then I have Chip and Dale. So here is Dale as a lollipop and Chip. So I have all 4 of these pins that I kept for candy. I would like to complete the set. Someone did post it, so thank you to the person that posted the picture. They had the complete set of all of these. So hopefully one day I'll complete the set. But I have found these, and like I said, I don't know. I can't really tell if they're authentic or not. I'm positive that some of these are fake. So I just thought they're adorable. Again, they're bright, they're fun, they're so colorful. So I kept all 4 of these in my collection. I think I may start a little food collection, we'll see. But these are just so fun and colorful, and if they're scrappers, I don't care if they get messed up. So I do put pins on my lanyard because I am a teacher. So at school, I put pins on my lanyard as well. So these are a good summer pin that I put on my lanyard, like when it's the end of school. for summer, so I kind of put these on my lanyard as just something fun and colorful since there's not really any holidays at the end of school, so these always go on my lanyard too. So these are in my collection, and these were for day 14 for candy, all 4 of these. So I just think these are fun and cute. Let's see where I can put them all. So we've got Mickey, and we've got Cheshire Cat, and then we'll have Chip and Dale. So I just thought those were so cute. So I do keep scrappers in my collection, so just so you know, I don't mind it, especially if it's a pin like these that don't look bad, even though they may be fake. So I do keep scrappers in my collection if it is something that I truly love. So those stay in my collection. So that was day 14 for candy. And then day 15 was a specific kind of candy, chocolate. So say day 15 was chocolate. I picked my favorite Disney chocolate, which is the Mickey bar. So here's Goofy holding the ice cream Mickey bar. So that is the best. I love ice cream. It's my favorite dessert. So ice cream with chocolate on top. These are so good, especially on a hot summer day at Disney. So I picked the Mickey bar. So I love this one of Goofy holding that Mickey bar. So that was day 15 for chocolate. So I'll put him next row down here. So there is Goofy holding his Mickey bar for chocolate. And day 16. 16's prompt was ribbon. So some of these got kind of hard for me. So ribbon was one that I had to think about and search through my collection for a while, but I did finally find one. So in my Tangled collection, I found this Rapunzel ribbon. So a bow. This is the old Loungefly set. So this is the Rapunzel one. I know they just came out with a new one, and they look like almost identical. So I'm kind of sad about that, but this is the older set, and this is Rapunzel. So you've got the sun, and then the yellow and purple. So I keep this one. Again, I am not one to collect pins of things or like characters made into things. I just don't really collect those. I want it to look like the exact character. But this one I felt fit with my Tangled collection because Rapunzel has such long hair, and her hair is a big part of the movie. And so I felt like this pin fit in my Tangled collection, even though it's not a specific character. So I'm keeping this one in my Tangled collection, and that one does fit. So that is for day, was it 17 or 18? 16. I am way off. So that was day 16. So the Rapunzel bow for ribbon for day 16. And then 17 was hug. So there was a lot that I could have picked for hug because I have several that are so cute. Even another one in this collection that I almost picked, but I picked this one specifically because it is a big part of the movie. So this is from Frozen. It is Elsa and Anna hugging, and I picked it because that is the culminating end of Frozen, is when Anna saves her sister, and they hug. That only an act of true love can thaw a frozen heart. And the love between Elsa and Anna is what saved her. So I love that, and so I picked this one. This is a whole series, which I love this whole series too. But again, I only collect them unless they fit in my collection. So this one fits in my Frozen collection. So I picked Hug of Elsa and Anna hugging. And I almost picked the one of Elsa and Anna as kids when they were hugging Olaf. It's a beautiful pin, but I'll show that one later. But I picked that one for Hug. I thought it was so pretty. And the whole reason of the movie. So I loved that pin, and so I like that because it just shows the ending of the movie, and it's beautiful. All right, and number 18. We are down to 18. So 18 was unity, and that's the only prompt you got was the word unity. So that one was kind of hard for me. I wrestled with that one for a while, thought about different ones because there's so many characters that, you know, are always friends or connected together. But I finally decided on a Little Mermaid character. So it's Flotsam and Jetsam. So Flotsam and Jetsam, that I picked them for unity because they are always together. You don't see one without the other. And they were unified to Ursula as well. So they had unity between each other, that they were always together, but also unity to Ursula, that they listened to whatever she said and did whatever Ursula said to do and didn't question it. So that is why I ultimately chose Flotsam and Jetsam, because of that, because they are unified to each other because they're always together, but also unified to Ursula as well because they did whatever she said. So that is 19 for unity, Flotsam and Jetsam, which again, I don't really like this art style. I would like to find a better Flotsam and Jetsam pin for my Little Mermaid collection, but for now, this one is in my collection until I find something I like a little bit better. I haven't found anything yet that I like much better than this one. Oh goodness, I can't get it to go in. So I'm keeping that one for now, and it does have a lightning bolt that goes on the chain. So that one was for 19 for unity. Okay, so we are now up to day 19. 19 was greeting, and that was you only got one word, and you had to pick a pin to fit greeting. So I kind of went around with this one for a little while too because I couldn't figure out what I wanted. There's lots of Mickeys where he's waving, and I thought about that, or a holiday pin that said Season's Greetings, but I decided on one of my favorite characters who has the best greeting, and that's Olaf. So Olaf's greeting anytime he saw someone was, "Hi, I'm Olaf and I like warm hugs." And what kind of greeting is that? That's a wonderful greeting. So I thought Olaf has the best greeting. So I picked this cute little pin of Olaf. It looks like he's waving, but I picked it because Olaf has the best greeting. And when you meet someone and say, "I love warm hugs," what better greeting is that? So I picked this one. So that was for day 19. 19 was greeting. So on day 19 here, we'll put Olaf right here. So there's Olaf for greeting. And then now we're on to day 20. So day 20 was memory. So for memory, that again, only word. So I picked a pin that sparks a memory for me. So this pin you could only get if you did the Magic Music Days. So if you got selected as like a high school band or something to go and sing or cheer or whatever it was that you did then, well, this was the music day, so you had to sing, so it had to be a band or like a show choir. So my brother was in show choir in high school, and his show choir got selected to come. So back then, they did sing in Magic Kingdom. So they had a day where they sang in Magic Kingdom, and it was over in Tomorrowland, like where Stitch is now, over on that stage. So they sang on that stage. And so everybody that came with that group got a pin. So we all got a pin. Even though I wasn't in the show choir, I went with his group. And so my whole family went with the show choir, so that way we could get cheaper tickets and go to, Disney, because I never went until I went to high school. So this was the second trip that I ever took to Disney. So it's a great memory to remember, that I went with them. That was my second trip. My brother sang in Magic Kingdom, and so it was a fun little memory. So I picked this one as memory, and that was like my third ever Disney pin. So I bought two my first ever trip, and then this one was the third one that I got because I got it as a souvenir, again, for going to Magic Music Days back in 2003, I think. I think it was 2003 because my first ever trip was 2002, and that was 2003, I believe. So now we are up to day 21, and day 21, the prompt is celebrate. So I picked this pin for celebrate. It says happy everything on it, and so this fit perfect. Goofy is celebrating everything in this pin. He has a birthday cake. He's wearing a Santa hat for Christmas. He has a July the 4th flag. He has holding a jack-o'-lantern for Halloween. There's a turkey for Thanksgiving. There's an Easter basket in his hand for Easter. There's even a little 4-leaf clover right there for St. Patrick's Day. So this showcases every holiday. So I keep this because, one, you can display it for any holiday on any board, and it's just fun. He is celebrating everything all in one pin. And wouldn't that be fun to celebrate every holiday? at the same time. So that one was for celebrate. And that was day 21. So now we are on to day 22, which was happy. So it kind of went with celebrate, and it was just happy. So for that one, I just picked a happy birthday pin. So I love this one because it has all of the Fab 5 characters on there. You've got Mickey and Pluto, Minnie and Goofy, and then Donald is up here at the top. And then there are some little rubberized balloons up there. So I just think this one is a colorful, fun pin. And I love pins with the Fab 5 on them. So like all my attraction pins and fun pins like that, I like to have some of the Fab 5 characters on. So this one fit that. And then now that we live close to the parks, I'm keeping this pin too so we can wear it on our birthday when we take our birthday trips to Disney. So there's that one for day 22. Happy birthday. So now we're up to day 23. Day 23 was date. And that was the only prompt is date. So I picked a date pin that was special to me. So this one of 2019. So this date was the first time that my daughter went to Disney. That was her first trip when she was like 2.5. So that was her first Disney trip and the first time she ever met Mickey. So this dated pin is special to me because that reminds me of my daughter's first trip. And I loved this pin because it has Small World, it has Minnie, and then it's like pin on pin too. And it does say Walt Disney World at the bottom because that is where we went. So that one is beautiful to me. So that one was for date for prompt number 23. 23, we're getting closer. So now on to 24. So that was prompt 23 for date, and I picked 2019. And now we're on to 24, which was smile. And that was the only word we got, smile. So I picked this one again of the bestest friends, Timon and Pumbaa. And I like this one because it's got Pumbaa's big grin, and then he's looking at Timon, and Timon has a big smile there too. So I picked this one. I thought that one was so cute. I really want the Simba one where he's grinning, you know, where he says please to his mom about going to the elephant graveyard, which they snuck off to, and when he said please. And I would love one of Simba and Nyla when they're doing that and smiling big like that to try to trick their mom into going. But I don't have that pin yet, so if you know anybody that has it, let me know. So for now, I'm going to pick this one of Timon and Pumbaa because they have big grins on their faces on this pin. Let's see, that one will fit over here on the side. So that was smile for day 24. So now day 25 was white. So the prompt is white. So again, if it was a color, I picked my favorite character that is that color. So my favorite character that is white is Scuttle. So I think Scuttle is just so funny. He's the one that tells Ariel that the fork is a dinglehopper and used for a comb. And so I just think Scuttle is so funny. Scuttle for white because he's my favorite character that is the color white. Olaf is a close second. Olaf is a close second, so that's why I picked him for greeting. And Scuttle is for just the color white. So that was day 25. Scuttle for white. And now we are on to day 26. We're getting close. So 26 is card. So again, these got harder and harder to find, but I have an amazing pin for card. Now, as you can tell, the majority of my board, they're not like Grail pins. They're not very expensive pins. They're pins that you could find anywhere. Some are even scrappers, and that's okay with me. So my collection is just what's fun, what I love, but this one is more of a Grail. So I got this card pin of Toy Story. So it's got Buzz and Woody. You have the Pixar ball, and it opens. So it opens up, and on the inside, it says Toy Story and Pixar on the inside of the envelope. And this one is a limited edition of 2000. So it's an Ellie of 2000 on there. So this one is a more higher value pin. Still not the highest of highest values, but this one is just amazing. I love that it has Woody and Buzz on it, and I like that it opens up. It's just so cool that it opens up and it can flip all the way backwards, and it has a little card inside. So that was for day 26 for card. So that is card for day 26. Oh my goodness. Woo! This board is hard to put the pins on. So that was day 26 for card, and now 27. 27 was cherish. So that was the prompt, that was the word, is cherish. So again, I picked a pin that I cherish in my collection, one that I will never get rid of, and so that is my very first pin that I ever bought for myself. So this was from my very first trip. Again, I've always loved enamel pins. Like, I had a few that I had gotten from somewhere, and like way back when in the early 90s, that was a thing. Like, they had enamel pins everywhere. They're making a comeback, thank goodness. But for a while there, it got hard for me to find enamel pins when we would go travel. But now they're coming back, and so this was the very first pin that I bought at Disney. So I thought this one, for some reason, because it was the 100 years of magic back then, that this one would be a cool one to remember. Not really now, but I will cherish this pin anyway because it was the very first pin that I ever bought. And so this kind of started my Disney collection and started my Disney pin collecting. So this one will be a very important pin in my collection for years to come. So that one is cherish, so I will always cherish this pin. And that was day 27. So there's that one. And now 28, 2 more left. So 28, the prompt is picnic. So that one was a very hard one. Like, there's not very many pins for picnic. So I happened to find this one of a Lady and the Tramp. So, I mean, it's kind of a picnic in the movie. They were sitting outside. They were eating the spaghetti and eating the noodle. So I did have this one in my little Lady and the Tramp collection. So I picked this one for picnic. Again, Lady and the Tramp is not a big collection that I have. It's very small, so I don't have very many. It's one that I'm debating on letting go of, but for now I do have that collection, and so this little Lady and the Tramp eating the spaghetti is the closest I could find to fit for picnic. So that was day 28. So 28 was picnic, and now we're on to day 29. Because February is a leap year this year, and there are 29 days in February, so they had 29 prompts. So the last prompt for this Valentine February pin prompt was leap. Leap. And that's for leap year, and that was your prompt, and you had to find a pin. So when I think of leap, the only character that comes to mind to me is Tigger, because he leaps and bounces all over the place. So I picked Tigger. And again, I don't have a big collection. I do just have a single pin of each Winnie the Pooh character. So I do have this little Tigger pin. And so that just reminds me of leap, because that's all Tigger did, was bounce around on his tail and leap from one place to the next. So that is my pin for leap. So that is every pin for the prompt. So thank you, Disney Pin Crew. It's disney.pin.crew over on Instagram for creating this prompt. It was so fun. I know I'm posting this on the last day of February, but if you would love to join in and show all of your pins that fit these prompts, please do. Tag me and let me know you did it too, and I'll watch your video, see if we kind of had the same idea on some of these prompts, because some of them got kind of hard. But thank you so much for watching, and I will give you an up-close look at all of these pins real quick, and have a PINtastic day. Bye!